with these sleepless nights, soldiers still on active duty in multiple fronts to bring back security, seeing the violations by Hamas. You know, I know that people feel like it's over, but it doesn't feel to me like it's over. It feels like we're waiting for it to be concluded in a way that brings back security, which is what we're doing here. I'm glad to see that some hostages, I know that Hamas says they can retrieve 7 to 9 hostage bodies. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what the agreement says. So there's U.S. pressure on them. There's pressure from other countries to return these bodies already. And they're going to do it. They better do it. I know they just retrieved a hostage body of Ofer Tsarfati. Imagine the joy in the home. I know in the West, it's not as much this being buried with your ancestors, being brought back to your people to have an honorable burial. It's something very deep in the Jewish construct. And so really the family was informed that Sarfati's family will now be able to bury the remains of the fragments of his body. And there's still 13 more hostages. Another one right now is supposed to be brought back by the Hamas now. So it seems like there's hope that they're going to somehow stick to their agreement. But on the other hand, they're violating it all the time. Blatant violations. They opened fire on IDF forces in Rafah. Okay, they're supposed to be staying behind the yellow line. They're supposed to be disarming. Hey, they're not doing that. So what's going on? It's like they're talking out of two sides of their mouth. I mean, that's what they do. That's what jihadists do, is they lie. And so they literally shot. That's blatant violation of the ceasefire. Our guys managed to return fire and push them back. But, Hamas staged an extraction also of a deceased hostage. It was staged, working with the Red Cross. I'm glad to see the Red Cross now operating. Where were they all this time is another question I have. But they were taking some remains out of a building and dumped them outside, covered it with sand, and pretended to have then later found them in the dirt. And so you're like, wait a minute, guys, we saw this with our drone. Why are they staging that? Like, I don't know. I mean, they're pretending to find hostage bodies. I don't get what's going on really, and how this is all going to wrap up. I know we have to just continue doing our part until it is really done. Hezbollah, with Iranian censorship, with Iranian support, they're trying everything they can to bring back all their weapons, bring back their underground cities, and operating to the north of Litani is where they want to do. And the unit, the Badr force, connecting with this Badr force, which is in Iraq and Syria, they're trying to bring a bunch of weapons, to repair their weapons, to make a new corridor. I don't know how many weapons they were able to extract. That's a big question. How many weapons were they able to extract? When they saw we were coming, a lot of them moved, and they left a lot of weapons. If we saw the amount of weapons that they left, how many did they actually remove? And what kind of strategies are they trying to use to attack us? They certainly haven't given up. The Lebanese army says they need to disarm. They didn't disarm them. So they didn't disarm, and they didn't leave. And they're investing and expanding an array of drones to attack Israel. I think of the verse in Isaiah 51, I am the one who comforts you, Israel. All that are with you, all that come against you should be afraid. I am he who comforts you. Who are with you that should be afraid of a man who will die and the son of man who will be made like grass? We don't need to be afraid of people. We need to stand on the side of light. And I want to talk about light versus darkness, October 31st. And I want to do that on Friday. Join me at 8 o'clock p.m. this Friday, light versus darkness.